Hey guys, welcome back to Golf for Mini. Today I wanted to share my experience playing in my first Japan Step Up Tour event. One of the nice things about playing on the TLPGA Tour is being able to play with other tours in what we call co-sanctioned events. So for instance, earlier this year, there was a tournament in Hong Kong via the TLPGA and the CLPGA co-sanction. And then in July, I went to the Philippines for the first time via the TLPGA and the LPGT, which is the Philippines tour. And then in October, I got to play in Japan via the TLPGA and the JLPGA, the Japan tour. And I was super excited because they only took 30 players from the TLPGA Tour and I happened to be one of them, and I honestly didn't think I would make it, so I was super excited. I was jumping up and down. I was just so happy to play in this country again, and I was thinking in my head, oh, I don't need to travel far this time. But then when I actually realized where the tournament was held, I was thinking, oh, I may still need to fly there. I live in Chiba and the tournament was held in Kagawa Prefecture, which is west side of Japan. So my mom and I decided to drive there. It was about 10-hour drive. Honestly, it didn't feel as long as I thought it would. Mainly, I guess, because as a professional golfer, you get used to traveling anywhere and everywhere by car and plane, like almost every week. On the way to Kagawa, my first impression was the fact that there were so many udon shops. After doing some research, I found out that just in the Kagawa Prefecture alone, there are over 600 udon restaurants, so that's like one in every corner. Obviously, I ate udon almost every day. I was amazed by how good the quality was, and so cheap. One day I had this set. It was like udon noodles and then this rice bowl, oyakodon. If you don't know, it's chicken and egg on top of rice. So that whole set for like 500 yen, which is what, $5? That's why the area and the tournament is called Udon Ken Ladies, Ken meaning prefecture, so the Udon Prefecture Ladies Tournament. Going into the tournament now, during the practice round, it was very cold, it rained all day, and my friend and I decided to stop after 9 holes. A lot of players decided to stop, and I was worried that my friend and I would get sick if we kept playing, especially since like the shots were not going anywhere and the weather forecast for the next couple of days was supposed to be super nice and sunny. It's really hard to get a good sense of the course when the conditions are that different. But it sucked because I only got to play 9 holes. But fortunately, my friend played the day before, so she was kind of explaining to me the holes that I didn't get to play. After that round, we went to an indoor driving range, just practiced. And then I was just like studying the yardage book. The first day of the tournament, it was, as everyone predicted, sunny and warm. It was very overwhelming because it's been a while since I played in Japan and the atmosphere is so different. I'm always amazed by how much support the JLPGA gets. There are just so many sponsors and volunteers running each event, even the step up, and I was a little nervous when the camera was like right in my face and I could hear the commentary a little bit in the background. I was like, oh gosh, they're probably saying such awful things about me. So yeah, I was a nervous wreck, I'll be honest. It was funny, I guess I was so nervous that I forgot my 58-degree wedge on the chipping green right before I teed off during the first round. And I noticed it on the second shot on the first hole. I told the caddy, I think I left my wedge on the chipping green, and she drove all the way back. She took the cart, drove all the way back, got my wedge, and then the whole time I was just apologizing to the players. I felt so bad, and I was so worried about the pace of play, because let me tell you, the pace of play in Japan is no joke. It is intense and fast. I think a lot of international players coming into Japan don't realize that, and some of the Taiwanese girls that came, they almost got penalized for it, and I don't even consider them slow. It's just so different compared to other tours, I think. But fortunately, everything worked out. My players were super nice and we didn't have to worry about pace of play. So that all worked out. The course was quite tricky. It played quite long and the rough was very thick. Especially around the greens, there were these grass bunkers, which honestly I think they're worse than regular bunkers. If you get stuck in that thick rough, I mean, you'll be scrambling for par. Of course, you're probably wondering how I played. Unfortunately, I missed a cut. I've been struggling with my long game for quite some time, and my only thought for that week was just to play with what I got and just stay patient. My only goal was to stay in the fairway. So I chose accuracy over distance with my driver. So it's funny, if you watched me play or you saw me on TV, you probably wondered why I was always the first one to hit from the fairway. I promise I normally hit farther than that, but I really wanted to stay out of the rough. I really fought hard. I scrambled like crazy. I didn't hit many greens, so I didn't have many birdie opportunities. I think I only had like 3 birdies that week. It's awful. But my putting was actually pretty good. I just had to make a lot of par saves, just scrambled from everywhere. And it was an awesome experience. My first time on the Step Up Tour and my first time in Kagawa, and I felt super welcomed. I was so surprised people actually got me presents. Like one guy got me this keychain of like a lucky coin, and then this volunteer got me this like coin pouch and then like a bag of snacks for the course, and then one guy bought me takoyaki after the round. I'm just so appreciative of all the support you guys have given me. It really made me want to work harder to make it on the Japan tour one day, hopefully soon. I got to do some sightseeing while I was in Kagawa. There's this famous shrine called the Kotohira Kompida-sama, and it's known for having many steps, 1,368 steps to be exact. I was determined to make it to the top no matter what. But it was funny. My Taiwanese friend who was with me, her dad and my mom, they gave up. I don't even know if they made it halfway. They gave up somewhere and we just kept going. How it was set up was there would be some stairs and then it would be like a flat area and then there'd be some stairs and the flat area. So every time we made it to the flat area, we were like, okay, are we here yet? And then we'd walk a bit more and we'd see more steps. So we thought we finished climbing up the stairs and then we found out there's more stairs. And Ruby's not happy.
No!
I kept telling her, we got this, we made it this far. I asked the people around me how long we have left to the top, and we used that as motivation. When we finally made it to the top, there was this gorgeous view all around. It was so pretty, definitely worth it. The area around the shrine has all these really cute restaurants and shops. If you're ever in the area, you don't even need to climb all the way to the top. You can just stay in that area. I highly recommend it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Mwah.